Hello?
Can you hear me? Testing. Oh, I had my mic muted. Okay.
Hi.
You can hear me. Stream is reading that it can hear me. Hello. You can hear me okay, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
And also hello, stream. So anyway, today, I'm going to be streaming some more progress on Hero the Dents. So it's a little bit monotonous, a little bit slow, very chill. Courtney is here with me. Say hi to Courtney, everybody.
Sup, peeps?
I might have to turn the music down a little bit. So how has your day been, Courtney?
Pretty uneventful. I went to the store to get some ingredients for that pie, and that's it. Tomorrow will be more eventful.
What you got going on tomorrow?
I'm gonna go to Flower and Garden with Meredith. We're gonna have many foods. Like bruschetta and honey mascarpone cheese and giant cotton candy and violet lemonade.
Violent?
No, violet, like the flower.
Oh.
Roses are red, violets are lemonade. So yeah, I went to the store, came home, made pie.
Delicious.
Yes. Watched Meredith blow bubbles at the cats and watched them freak out. Jesper loves bubbles. Actually, they both love bubbles. Jesper just likes jumping around and swatting at them.
Caspian's a little bit more passive.
Yeah, Caspian just likes to watch them. He thinks they're interesting and they smell good.
Does Caspian ever make any noises?
Yeah. He meows like a normal cat. He meowed when we were playing with the bubbles. Just every now and then he's just like, meow. Jesper doesn't know how to meow like a normal cat. He just goes, merp.
He just does the merps.
He's a merp.
So yes, people are asking, this is part of the next Hero the Dents. And if you want to leave because you don't want to get spoiled, I totally respect that. A lot of people already know what the plot premise is. Let's see. Do I sell shirts with my characters? I sell shirts featuring Pivot. I haven't made any featuring Hero. I probably should.
Yeah. They probably sell well.
Yes. Probably make some before the release of this one, whenever that is. I'm hoping they actually have this ready sometime in April.
Oh, nice.
Though, I still haven't even started on the voice acting stuff. I'll need to get in touch with Jello as well as get, like, you, Jen, and Meredith's lines. But I will actually have some roles for Meredith in this as well.
Yeah.
Originally, she was actually going to voice Izalith, but you actually, like, you were able to nail the personality a little bit more, is all.
Haha.
But I think I know exactly who I want Meredith to voice now. This doesn't let me connect the freaking lines. See you, deadbed. Have to figure out which way the thumb goes. Always a pleasure to do. Yesterday was International Women's Day. Happy birthday to all women.
Why, thank you.
Probably turn down my mic sensitivity a little bit so that way it doesn't keep picking up and silencing the music just from me clicking a button. I really need to get like a headset.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is Mario Day.
Yeah, March 10th. Now we need to figure out when to do the next 5e game, Bill. The other thing as well is that now we actually could look into doing more Starfinder stuff. It's just, I think might be a little more of a complicated system than people would want.
It is a bit hard to like grasp.
It has a lot of mechanics to it, because that's to be expected from a Pathfinder-esque game. I wonder if maybe the 1.5e supplement for like a sci-fi game would work.
Maybe.
Okay. Frame done. And Megadon, what happened to Hero the Dance after he couldn't slay the Demon Mistress? Well, you'll find out, because that's what this animation is going to explore. He's big.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
Chunky. Well, Dr. Payne, I'm a little bit confused because this isn't a mermaid at all. Thinking maybe I should just redraw this entire scene. Do this as a single thing. Just dialogue. just got styles consistent, which is very difficult in Toon Boom. Why does it keep recoloring my freaking pin things?
Like, write some fucking lyrics. Just walk away. Put that heart on your page, heart on your page. Wherever you are. Come on, heart without making touch. Put that heart on your page, heart on your page. I thought you were just saying things. Nonsense. That's the lyrics. Cool. Those are great lyrics. Put that heart on your page, heart on your page. I believe that my heart will fall in love.
Hey Winchester, thanks for the super chat. Hopefully you'll be able to watch next time. You know, one thing I really hate in Toon Boom, for some reason, when you have the affect all layers turned on or apply to line and color art, it makes it so that way whenever you draw a invisible stroke, it applies it to all layers for some reason. I don't get that, and I don't like it because it's just a lot of stuff that I have to delete that has no purpose whatsoever. I don't like it. Probably Bridge is playing. This soundtrack is very boring. Here we go. Some good old Ken Ashcroft.
A feeling that I felt so many times before. Heart beats so hard. No matter how much I do this, I never get bored. I said I needed space, I wanted so much more. This is my galaxy, gonna explore. Heart beats so hard. It's just another universe and I won't be ignored. You say you're a dancer, dance, take no for an answer, no way. I'm just persistent, baby. What can I say? Don't wanna be a black hole of negative emotions, it's true. I wanna be like wanna be good to you. Universe, calling out. Every whisper, every shout. Cheap shots on me. So drink up, honey, this one's for free. On the rocks, hit me up with another brandy. Don't stop, give me space, I'm feeling dandy. Do we deserve this? Is it our purpose? It's just fan service, this beauty on the surface. I like what I like, that target demographic. So much traffic, getting graphic. All your thoughts are so Jurassic. So look a little bit deeper on these values in which I strive. I'll be your sleeper hit, let me take this thing in overdrive. Let me take this thing in overdrive, yeah. Beat so hard.
So do you remember the Scoob and Shag comics? Or comics?
No.
The one with like Shaggy, like random Z letter Scoob, something wacky is happening, and Scooby's just like, ruck off, Raggy.
Oh yes.
So it's still going, and it has a story now.
Oh my god.
It pulled a Tails gets trolled.
Oh my god.
Going from something silly to something extremely epic. And I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm invested.
Hey guys, make sure you all subscribe to C-Series, by the way.
It's true. Wanna be with you.
Make sure you subscribe to whoever you want. It doesn't matter. In the end, YouTube doesn't actually care.
Honey, this one's for free.
Thomas, which gamer girl are you referring to?
I'm feeling dandy. Do we deserve this? Is it our purpose? It's just fan service.
Yeah, Courtney is not British. I can say that much.
I'm American.
So much traffic, getting graphic. All your thoughts are so Jurassic. So look a little bit deeper on these
these values in which I strive. I'll be your sleeper hit. Let me take this thing in overdrive. Let me take this thing in overdrive. Yeah, on the rocks.
I'm not even gonna bother connecting Kiro's legs to his body, because you won't see him anyway.
Scandalous.
Poor hero, he lost his legs.
He lost his legs in the waifu war.
Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high, getting high. Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high, getting high. Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high, getting high.
Fuck yeah, 420 Spike, yeah.
Blaze it, bro. You gotta run as Spike to your dealer.
Popping out of the water.
This game is amazing.
Blaze that leaf.
Blaze that tree star. Oh, 420 Spike, yeah.
Blaze it, bro. You gotta run as Spike to your dealer.
Popping out of the water.
Oh my god. Tree star, motherfucker.
You're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high.
Getting high. Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high.
I just realized I'm using the wrong color for tree, plant.
Do what your parents say to. Do what your parents
Okay.
tell you. Do what your parents say. Get a job. Make some
Oh,
money.
I can. There's a button for it.
Do what your parents say to. Do what your parents tell you. Do what your parents say. Get a job. Make some money.
Adobe does have an animation program. It's called Animate CC, formerly Adobe Flash.
Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high, getting high.
It's not possible.
Ooh, you're playing a spike, you're running around and collecting pot leaves, getting high, getting high, getting high.
Whoopsie.
You're excused.
I fucked up. I don't think this is gonna. I need to redo.
I'm gonna send you Scoob and Shag so you can read it later.
Yosh, I shall do this.
It's really good.
Oh boy, Nier Automata music. Oh, by the way, did you need a link to the stream at all?
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, chat.
Right, I did not put anything on this girl's neck. Did that with the other lance, but not this one. Not the big mom.
Mama plant.
We still need to get caught up on slime. By that time I read. Yeah.
Maybe on Monday.
Yeah. I really want there to be some kind of challenge in that show that isn't just solved within a single episode. Like, it's hard to kind of suspend my disbelief that, oh hey, this is a really threatening thing if it's routinely solved in a single fight.
It's a shonen.
Yeah. I'm still also mad about the Dragon Girls. They got downgraded.
The lizard folk.
Yes.
They're even worse of a downgrade than the ogres.
Yep. I have not watched Mob Psycho 100. I've been meaning to, I just never have.
I hear it's pretty good.
Was it Studio Bones that's working on it?
Uh-huh.
And they're the ones who have really fucking good animation.
Mm-hmm. I believe they animated for FMA.
They did One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
One Punch Man!
One Punch Man.
Have you ever seen the tutorial on how to draw a rose?
Yes.
First you draw a
I have
cat.
to look up how to draw a rose every time I draw a rose.
Well, there's a specific tutorial. First you draw a cabbage. Then you color it red. How to draw a cabbage. First, draw a rose. Then color it green.
I mean, you're not wrong. How to draw a bloomin' onion. Draw a cabbage or a rose. Then color it orange. I'm cold.
It has gotten really cold here over the past few days. There's boobs on the screen.
Ah! quick before you get demonetized.
Oh no.
You know how much YouTube hates Orestes.
Yeah, and you know how much YouTube pays as well. Oh no. Go. Now where did these go? Alright, I gotta... Oh wait, this is a Cotton to My Beat song. Yep. I used to use Twitch. I gave up on it because video game streaming is not my style. I'm drawing with vectors, however I'm using a stylus and I'm still doing it freehand because most animation programs, they're vector based, so you will get like the vector paths and stuff, but they have tools to emulate like traditional scribbly drawing like this. This is still a vector, but I drew this freehanded as if I had painted it in Photoshop. Something like that. Alright, I think every single scene on this one now is hashed out. Alright. Probably solve this. A lot of space to animate. Thomas, no, why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense.
One day the light of love, though it may seem far away, will shine again in your eyes. But there's only one dream, and it has ripped at the seam. This one will end in ruin. And I'll lose all I love. Swallow all your doubt, make your lust cry out. I will help you swallow your hesitation. But trust me, can you hear with greed? Though your heart may bleed, will we fade away from this world with no hope to hold on to? I remember you from a dream I thought was true. You brought with magic and I blinded by my youth. All I wish is for your hand to hold you, see, hold me yours while you lose. You're talking me with these hands I try to hold.
I'm really sleepy.
You're sleepy?
Yeah.
A violent breeze, hold my strength blown away. With my heart I will stay, praying for light, guiding my wish with all my might.
I finally told my dad that I quit my job.
How do you take it?
He's proud of me.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because he understands, like, you can also... Not only will you be happier, you're able to actually do your stuff successfully.
And I'm able to make money off of doing something that I actually enjoy.
What I really need is a spell to cast to stand up against all the pain and fear that will always last. You are still lost in a dream, watching the past night while I am the only dreamer that
One thing that's kind of funny that I joked about to my mom, but it's technically true. She knows both me and my brother both do. My brother works for a dispensary. I basically joked with her, you know, you have one son that sells porn and one son that sells drugs.
Ha.
I stole its life
She was entertained by this.
for my love. I'll survive. Though I regret
That is very funny.
my own heart as a sea. The stories that I heard as a child kept me dreaming. Where magic runs free and imprisoned sounds remain always gleaming. The fairy tales I loved have taught me. No matter what hurdles there may be, your wish comes true. So you're fool to trust in love. In the night while we fly beyond magic stars, floating with grace and prizes up to meet my face. With your hands you can change this whole world of yours. Everything that you wish for is in your grasp. All I want is to
I think I'm gonna give the tiniest one really sharp teeth. Seems like a good design choice.
just to live. I
I really need to make like a character sheet, like an actual character sheet for all 3 of these, just so that way I can keep track of their designs easier.
That might help.
Oh, I don't have to keep scrolling back and forth between drawings. I think after I finish this scene I might actually do that. No, better yet, give her a gun. Hey there, you cute little plant girl. What have you got there? No!
A knife!
Boy, Ace Combat music. Good shit. Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I have played Counter-Strike before, a long time ago. I was never any good at it. I remember one time, 2 of my luckiest instances, I basically just charged through a hallway with a P90, managed to kill like 3 to 4 members of the enemy team after we were already had been fighting for a bit, and I basically won the match that way. Another time I did it with an M249, which is the heavy machine gun, which was complete bullshit luck because I got like a ton of lucky headshots with a weapon you can't even aim with. And those are the only 2 fun times I actually remember in actual Counter-Strike. Killing Floor I played plenty of, but it was always kind of hard to get people together to play it. Probably make this a little bit more in perspective.
It's already 7 o'clock here. Jesus.
I'll do this animation in 3s because that will probably look best. Be the least amount of work.
I kinda wanna lay in my bed, but I'm afraid I might pass out.
It's not like you work anymore, or have to get up for Publix anymore.
I guess. But I'm in a stream.
Oh, that is
I
true.
don't want to pass out while I'm in the middle of. While I'm in a stream with other people. It just seems silly.
Yeah, they might draw on your face with marker.
Oh no. You're gonna use your tablet to magically draw something on my face while I'm asleep. It's not that I'm staying up all night, it's only 7 o'clock right now.
You know, the skinny plant girl looks kind of like an asparagus.
How late is it at the East Coast? 7 p.m. I like the tiny one. She's cute. Wait, daylight savings is tomorrow?
it?
2019. Holy shit, it is! Daylight savings will begin 2 a.m. on Sunday, March 10th. I had no idea. What's it? Spring forward. Oh, we're gonna lose an hour. That's gonna be fun.
So we're at the 1 hour mark. That means it's sponsor time. This stream is brought to you by Grade A Anime Titty.
That was the jingle for
Thanks.
Anime Today.
Tipa. That's the anime boob sound.
The A stands for anime. Moss.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left.
Speaking of anime, do you guys watch any Studio Ghibli films? I've seen a few. I've seen Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Ponyo, Princess Mononoke. I feel like I saw another one, but I can't remember. There's a lot.
Loud sounds and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you.
Now stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. It's power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my planet, gonna fight for my destiny.
I really wish that I had only the Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles version of the song. But I also have the
Find
normal
it for
version.
you.
I have, well, I mean, it's in the playlist, but I also have the regular version. And so it's like, whenever it starts up, it's like, is this the good one? No, it's not.
What are you talking about? They're both good.
You're asking, it's like you're comparing, like, it's like you're comparing, like, a standard store-bought cheesecake to a homemade chocolate gourmet cheesecake.
Who
Yes, they're
cares?
both
Who
good.
cares?
They're both good, but one of them is so much better.
You still get 2 cakes.
likes to shimmy.
2 is better than 1.
He's a shimmy and Simeon. Shaking that ass, shaking that.
Not if you only have time to eat one.
He's a shimmy and fool. He's a shimmy
Only
and
cowards say that.
Simeon. Boy, he likes to
This is coming from you, who can only eat about like a third of your plate at any dinner thing whenever we go out to eat.
Well, that's why you come with me, because you eat a lot.
I'll be honest, a wolf or fox girl is probably more likely than a Nico girl in Hero the Dents. Though before that, there probably would be a spider girl somewhere. Hint, hint.
Cough, cough.
See, you've got the rapping bug too.
Gazute. You sneeze like anime.
I know.
See, you've got the rapping bug too.
How do you eat your steak? I eat my steak medium rare.
Damn.
I don't eat steak. I don't know why, but I just do not like the taste of steak at all.
I used to be like that, and then I had a filet mignon. And I was like, you know what? Steak is good, actually.
I really like a short one. I like her teeth.
I like the baby.
She's also the most evil out of all of them, or the most violent anyway. She's the one who suggests killing and eating humans.
Voice? Do you like my singing voice? I've been working on it.
She's an adorable little asparagus.
She's more like a cabbage.
To be fair, most vegetables come from the same plant anyway.
Yep. What was it that originally spawned like all the different salad type plants like cabbages and lettuce and stuff like that? Was it a mustard? A type of mustard?
Mustard flower.
Yeah. No, one of the plants is not a guy. They're all girls. Well, actually, technically they're both, because they're plants, and they would produce both parts. But the secondary characteristics are very effeminate.
Mustard plant family.
Some plants do actually have a sex, yeah. I think apple plants are that way, where they only produce filaments or stamens.
So if they're all girls, does that mean these plant girls have vaginas?
Vaginas.
Yes. Vaginas.
Alright. Draw some fucking ink plants.
What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? I'm 80.
Bad. He's right when you need him. I'm hungry.
Last night I had a weird dream.
What's that?
I had a dream that I went to the beach and there was a spot on the beach that connected to a river, and in my dream I had remembered that as a child I would get like boat rides through the river on this river, and that was kind of productive. But anyway, in my dream when I went back there, I was with a tour group and I saw that the river had been like dammed off, and I was really mad about this. So I was like, but the river needs to flow through here, and also I want my boat rides. And it ended up like causing the other side of the ocean to flood this section that had a bunch of like food stalls. That I was obviously very mad about this. And then, when I was still with the tour group, and Saki was there. Saki's my sister. And she was kind of suspicious of the tour guide, and she told me that she thought that he was treating all the women in the tour group like hawks. And in the dream world, hawk was like a slang word for a groupie. So she turned into a Pikachu and started threatening him.
Saki did?
Yes,
Saki-Chu.
Saki-Chu.
Please when you told her about this already.
Yes, I did. She was just like, whoa, what?
Was it a Pikachu? Was it basically like a Pikachu that looked like her, or just like a random Pikachu that had her voice?
It looked like Detective Pikachu.
This is really a weird dream.
And it sounded like just a normal Pikachu. And she was just like, Pika! And I was like, please sister, no.
He's basically the Pokemon equivalent of a druid.
Country roads, let's go. It's a me, Mario. Okie dokie, Mamma Mia.
Get ready to enjoy the essence of my exhaust pipe, brother. Let's go.
This burn on my arm itches.
That's what burns do. That's what burns do, 'cause that's what burns do.
I'm not supposed to scratch it. I keep scratching around it, and that kinda helps.
Make this a little bit lighter so I can see a bit better. What? I believe I know who Gurf is. You're talking about the artist? Who has a lot of references to mayonnaise.
I'm lost.
What was that?
I'm lost.
Gurf is a porn artist.
Oh. See, I wouldn't have known that. Because I'm a good Christian woman. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, Fallout 76 absolutely was bad. Like, there should be no excusing what Bethesda did and stuff. And it's like, Bethesda has constantly been making broken games for years, and Fallout 76 is finally what made people realize, oh, maybe we should stop letting them make broken games and stop being content with mediocrity. Skyrim is an enjoyable game, ironically. Kind of. It's still broken as all hell. And I don't think anybody should be accepting of a broken game.
Not to mention all the stuff they did with the promotional items.
Indeed.
Like the nylon bag.
It's not so much a matter of it isn't what we wanted. Fallout 76 was just blatantly full of lies. I don't think anybody should be complacent with that. We are in Discord right now, but it's a private one. I do have a Discord server, but currently the invites are currently closed. I probably will be opening them again soon sometime. It's just there was a huge flood of people, and it was getting to be stressful to moderate and handle invites and new members and things like that. So invites are currently on hold for just a little bit. Bethesda's bureaucracy is a bit shit, and yeah, it's better than some things if you're comparing it to like literally other shit. It still isn't anything that anybody should try justifying. Being better than shit isn't very hard, and you can still be shit and be better than the average shit. I have played Subnautica. I wouldn't call myself a hardcore fan because I still have yet to beat it, and I've restarted the game like 4 times. Eventually I'll actually complete it. Subnautica does have some cool soundtracks, though. One thing I do like Subnautica for is Subnautica is ironically a very good horror game, and it's not even really like the focus or the intention. Like, the sea can be creepy and all, but like, that's not why you play Subnautica. Is you play because it's a survival game in the ocean. So in that respect, it's very good at what it does. It's just a cool game all around, though. Hey, Skinless. Thanks for the super chat. Sorry that you haven't found your skin yet. Hopefully someday.
What's it like to be skinless?
Oh, you saw the one DeviantArt message that I got via apparently like a week ago that I posted yesterday, right?
I did.
Apparently that guy, he decided to send me an email as well last night. There's a copy paste of the same thing. And then I basically kind of followed up like, dude, I have no idea who the fuck you are. But if you were curious, here's all of the stuff that I've done. I don't know why you're like just kind of asking him like, what the fuck, mate? And then immediately after that, he's like, oh, maybe it's best if you don't remember our rivalry then. No hard feelings. And it's like, dude, you literally... Yeah, I don't... It's like, dude, you literally came at me going all completely ballistic over... Like, I just told him, dude, look at the message you sent to me and ask me if any reasonable person would want to approach you with a 20-foot pole.
Rivalries are stupid.
Not to mention, there wasn't any rivalry, because that would assume that we were actually competing with something. I don't think me telling someone, hey, make sure that I'm not going to give you animators if you're not going to pay them, you need to pay your animators, is not grounds for a rivalry.
Yeah, that's just you, like, telling the truth.
sheets. If I used 100% of my robot strength, I would have decimated it.
All humans will burn anyway.
The same rubber brain I use to identify the weak spots in humans. Hole in one, baby. Hole in one, baby.
These blooming flowers sometimes look like peaches. And in turn, that makes them look like big butts.
But
People keep like asking if you know this person or that person.
I don't know anyone. I have a crippling amnesic disease that prevents me from recognizing people.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Aww.
I am completely self-taught.
How to learn how to draw. Step 1, pick up pencil. Step 2, put it on paper.
Step 2, draw boob.
Draw a circle and a smaller circle in the middle. And then you throw the paper away because you sinned.
Playing Galleon Remix in the new Smash game is so fucking good.
It is.
Hello. Hello, Spencer. Say hi to the stream.
Hi to the stream.
Hey, that's my thing.
Ha! I stole your thing. What are you gonna do about it?
Cry?
Oh.
So when I was making my pie earlier, I had to use instant pudding, and I forgot how magical instant pudding is. You just add the milk and you stir it, and then you have pudding!
Putty, putty.
Putty putty!
Okay, can everybody in the chat stop gossiping about e-celebrities? I'm getting really, really tired of having this conversation come up like literally every week in my server. Time to figure out new topics to discuss.
Talk about wholesome things, like girls.
Like how it was Girls' Day.
It was Girls' Day yesterday.
Happy birthday to all women. Thank you, women.
You're welcome.
But who truly am I? What's it all mean?
I find it funny that my last day at my crappy job was on International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Do you feel empowered?
I feel so empowered. I felt so empowered today that I made a pie.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Brutal Moose liked my Twitter post about my pie, because I got the recipe from him. Hooray!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right on the razor's edge.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It means everything.
Any ideas what the next Smash
Whoa,
Ultimate
whoa.
candidates could be? Any guesses, wishes?
I believe Dragon Quest is a pretty strong possibility just because Squeenix has been pushing it really hard. And it's like a Switch exclusive, I think, or something like that.
I just want another Sonic character.
I'd be fine with another Sonic character. As long as they don't play like Sonic does, because fuck fighting him in Smash. Sonic players are, I swear, some of the most brain-dead players. They always just, oh, I'm gonna spin dash, and then if the game is at all laggy, it's going to immediately work in my favor. So I make sure to play on the shittiest connection as possible. No Ethernet cable for me, you're gonna lag like shit.
I mean, they did say that each new additional DLC fighter is going to be unique, so... Someone said Shantae, which is obvious.
Dante would be nice, but I have no hope for that. Probably all gonna be AAA characters anyway.
What if they added Master Chief to Smash?
Then they would also have to add Doom Guy.
That's really nice.
Doom Guy has a better chance than Master Chief, just considering Doom Guy is actually on the Switch.
You know,
True.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't mean in the joke of haha, Doom can be installed on anything.
But jeez, man, fucking find a point, man.
Remember those one guys who actually installed or made like a mod that lets you play Doom in the original classic Doom in like Doom 2016? Yeah, you can play Doom in Doom.
Doomception!
What they need to do then is the ability to play Doom in Doom and then play the 2016 version of Doom inside that.
That's asking for a lot because you can't put all that data into a DOS operation. We can put the DOS operation into something else.
Like Skyrim.
Doom in Skyrim. And then when you die, it just goes to the intro screen. Oh, you're finally awake.
Well, Punch Punch has a good point. Payday 2. Characters in Payday could be in Smash.
What would they do? Steal your wallet?
I mean, Snake is in Smash.
Not a con.
Big Burger.
Burger. Big burger, Colonel. Colonel. Sometimes some Snake impressions, and even just in the actual codex, he's like, Colonel. He's kind of like muttering and whispering, and then sometimes he's like, Colonel.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Colonel, I found this weird cephalopod. It seems to be mimicking the form of a human. That's an inkling snake. They're the evolution of squids after humanity went extinct. Woomy.
Why am I so tired?
Is it cold?
It is cold.
That's probably why.
Oh, I see. Man, I remember in high school where, like, every room was like 60 degrees. So everybody was just sleepy all the time.
I remember in college, there was one class that I always had after lunch that was for, it was material science. And it was, or second year of material science, and it was taught by actually one of my favorite teachers. And I felt really bad because it was right after lunch for me. So I passed out in that class so many goddamn times. Like, I literally fell asleep. Teacher never, like, would bother waking me up or anything, but, like, he was a Chinese guy who was actually really fair. He was really good at showing you what you did wrong. And how to fix it, and where your errors were. So he was really good at basically making sure that you learned the material and learned from any mistakes. And it was like, he was very fair when it came to grading. He was really good about giving, like, credit. And I felt really guilty always about fallen asleep in his class. And it wasn't that the material was boring, it was just after lunch, and I was in a food coma. Because days were very long in college.
I also had a Chinese professor in college that was very fair and actually taught you where you went wrong. And they taught some kind of math, I can't remember.
Come to think of it, actually, the teacher I was just talking about, he also taught me differential equations.
Neato.
So I actually had him for 2 courses. And
Okay.
actually the reason why I took him for material science was because he was so good at diff-EQ, which is a very, very difficult topic to teach and to learn.
Math is hard.
Math was like 90% of my college education.
I used to be
Yay,
good in
engineering.
math. I used to be good at math in high school, and then they put me in statistics, and I became stupid.
Statistics are deceptively difficult.
The thing is, I didn't even want to take statistics. I was forced into it. What happened was, in high school, it was junior year, I had already taken pre-calculus, and you had an option to either take regular calculus or statistics. And I signed up for calculus, but the next year, they lost the calculus teacher, so all the kids that wanted to take calculus were forced into statistics. And I didn't learn shit. It didn't help that the person that was teaching statistics didn't know what they were doing, and they actually was getting the material from a college professor that was off campus. So she didn't know how to teach us, and I wasn't learning because I couldn't understand the material, and she had no way to actually further explain the material. So I failed that class. But luckily, my GPA was so high that failing that specific class didn't really affect my place in graduation. So I wasn't in the top 10, but I was more in the top 40s, I think, if I remember correctly. The 40s or the 70s, can't remember.
I remember one thing that was kind of funny, speaking of calculus. There was a calculus course for might have just been for seniors at my high school, but my physics teacher wound up teaching us calculus anyway, because you could use calculus to go from velocity to distance traveled to acceleration and things like that, and do derivatives and integrals to transition between those using the same equation. And so it was oh my god, I remember just a few weeks later and stuff coming into the class after having a calculus course that actually covered the same topic, and I was like, oh my god, you cheated, or you sniped it, or whatever. It was funny.
High quality teaching for high school. Yeah, listen, the Florida Board of Education is completely screwed. Someone was asking about like advice on high school. Here's my advice. Get your PE credits when you're a freshman.
Freshman or sophomore?
Yes.
I remember the only reason why I waited to be a sophomore for my PE credit was so that way I could take weightlifting, which I actually really enjoyed that class because I actually noticed getting gains and things like that, and my instructor was really cool and on great terms with everybody, and everybody in the class was like super supportive of each other and super chill, and like it's something that you don't expect from a PE class. In a PE class you normally expect, oh hey, everybody's gonna joke around and be assholes and make fun of everyone, and it's like, oh, in this one everybody's just kind of chilling out and helping each other and lifting weights.
I got hit in the face with a volleyball.
Oh.
There are two kinds of PE experiences. So, another high school tip. If your school offers student aid, which is a whole class where all you have to do is go help another teacher, do it. It's sick. And if you do get student aid, make sure that you get a teacher that you like. Here's another high school tip. If you're in the United States and your high school offers another language besides Spanish, chances are that other class is going to be way more chill than the Spanish class because people are actually there because they want to be there. I have learned this from experience because when I was in high school, I took French 1 and 2, and both times it was super nice. Everybody was really supportive of one another. And then I was a student aide for that same teacher who also taught Spanish. And whenever I was in the Spanish class helping her grade papers, everyone was so mean. I don't understand.
With Spanish and stuff, you'll get that as well. I mean, you'll get that. But also, if you take anything more than Spanish 2, it gets a lot more chill. I actually wound up taking Spanish 3 and 4, I think. And the reason I actually took, kind of funny, I took like 4 or 5 years of Spanish in high school and junior high, and I still can't speak it at all.
I can only kinda sorta read French, so. And I was in French 1 and 2 and French Club. And I can understand Spanish 3 and 4 being chill because people are actually there because they want to be there.
Yep.
The high school that I went to before I got there, the year before, they had a Latin class. And that sounds sick. But, of course, they lost that teacher because the school system is dumb.
Now, one thing that's kind of funny, I actually really looked at with my high school because my district is pretty good, which is important because Arizona is literally the bottom of the barrel in terms of education across the country. We literally rank last place.
Damn. I wonder what place Florida is in.
I know it's not very high, but it's higher than Arizona at least.
It's probably not as high. Because I know I've got some dirt on that. But I'm not gonna say anything. TLDR, nobody cares.
Yep, I mean, that's how it is in Arizona. For some reason, the politicians here keep taking money out of the school system and using it to fund the prison system here.
Ew.
Yeah, that's why I mean, there's actually an issue here where some of the private prisons were going to sue the police department because they hadn't been meeting prisoner quotas. There weren't enough people being arrested, and so they were going to sue. That's what Arizona is like.
Let's see. Education rankings, measuring how well states are educating their students. Let's see. When did this come out? How old is this? Because... according to this list, Arizona is number 43.
How old is that list?
May 14th, 2018. The worst state, according to this list, is New Mexico. Let's see, where's Florida? What? This is a lie! This can't be right. I'm looking at a different list. Everything you know about state education rankings is wrong. You got that right. States with the best and worst school systems. This sounds like something I need. Rankings by state. Oh. New Mexico is still at the bottom. According to this list, Florida is number 26.
So right in the dead middle.
Like, Not bad, not good. What's the best state? Massachusetts. So if you live in Massachusetts, I guess you have nothing to worry about.
Go figure, that's Bernie's state.
Yeah. You know, that makes a lot of sense. The top five states? Massachusetts, New Jersey, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Vermont. According to this list made in July of last year. I'm learning so much.
I'm gonna skip this song because it is literally like 15 minutes long of the exact same thing. Here we go. Halo.
Halo, Halo.
Halo.
I like the video of all the guys in the bathroom all collectively singing the Halo theme. There were like 50 guys crammed into one single bathroom. It was funny.
This is Warthog Run, so it's like an adventurous one. It's not like the intro theme with the monks.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this is a different one.
I should probably get something to eat.
I probably should do the same thing.
Oh yeah, I need to change my alarm for my parents. Because I have to have it on.
So you're going. Oh, bye, Spencer.
Oh, bye, Spencer. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm gonna protect your love first. I'm excited for tomorrow.
What do you got going on tomorrow?
I'm going to Epcot.
Oh, right. You mentioned this.
To eat all the fancy foods. Epcot's food festivals are like the best. They're really expensive. They're deceptively expensive, but they're still really good.
Oh yeah, time for Ghost Dance. Pack Baby. AKA that one song that Minus 8 used in the Ghost animation.
I am gonna go heat up some food.
Okay. Your Automata has such a good soundtrack. Alright, got one more plant to animate.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so I had a funny train of thought while I was heating up this food. So the pie that I made, it's called Texas Yum Yum. And it made me think of the video of the guy seeing the hentai out in public in Japan, and then he goes, "We're a long way from Texas."
Oh, that's mine.
So what did I miss?
Let's see. Franz Ferdinand got shot.
What?
Franz Ferdinand, he got shot.
I see.
Started World War One.
So what did I miss?
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
did I have going? Oh wait, I know what I did. I did that.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 was okay.
Pretty good. A better depiction of the internet than the Emoji Movie by a very, 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 very wide margin.
Exactly. It didn't have a really weird moral that was just kind of bashed into your head the entire movie, but other than that, it was fun.
I remember there was like something at a Walmart where they had like little signs going up celebrating Wreck-It Ralph winning the Oscars when I don't even think it was considered a contender. I'm so glad that Spider-Verse won the Oscars.
I'm very glad Spider-Verse won the Oscar. Like, yes, ultimately the Oscars are completely pointless and have no bearing on the quality of the movie, but it's still really nice for a non-Disney movie to win an Oscar in Best Animated Film.
I really wish that my music would all play at like the same volume instead of me having to like constantly adjust it.
The Emoji Movie sucks for multiple reasons. Not just that it's a bad movie, it sucks because it got other better movies canceled. Movies. Gendy Tartakovsky's Popeye movie. And Lauren Faust's Medusa movie.
I'll be honest, I got a little bit annoyed with Jack's films, kind of. Like, he was doing it as a joke, but his whole thing with the Emoji Movie of him, like, pretending to obsess over it, I got a little bit annoying.
He pretty much single-handedly, like, took over the Emoji Movie's ad department and gave it so much attention that it became a success, and that's kind of annoying. Oh no, the Emoji Movie almost canceled Spider-Verse too. Spider-Verse almost didn't happen.
Yep. Alright, I think the easiest way for me to do this scene here would be to actually do it pedal by pedal.
What movies are we talking about? The Emoji Movie and Spider-Verse, I guess, and also Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ugh, excuse me.
Burp?
Yes.
Huh.
It's one of those burps where, like, non-digested food comes back up.
Oh, a verp.
Yeah,
A vomit burp.
a chunky burp.
I like 'em big.
The Spider Ralph movie. That sounds gross.
Ralph. And Ashcorp's stuff is good. I like his music. Prevalence of the red lines. You can actually see what I'm working on. Not what color I wanted. Why did you switch the pellets on me? Toon Boom, don't do the. Oh, I remember I heard something interesting recently. And it was actually from Strolock. I think it was somewhere in Chile or Brazil or somewhere. There's basically a YouTuber that was really famous there. He was like the #1 subscribed person in the country. And he wound up giving it up because the way the laws work in that country, reporters aren't required to like keep your information, parts of your information anonymous. So they wound up giving out his address at one point. And he comes home one day and he sees that there's all these underage girls who are in his house stealing his stuff and smelling his underwear.
Ew. What the actual heck? That's probably like the scariest thing I can think of when it comes to like having an internet personality is somebody trying to find out where you live.
Yeah. Other countries, it's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks, Toon Boom, for not combining these shapes. I don't know why you don't like doing this, but I won't judge. Actually, I will, because fuck you for not doing this. It's making my life hell. People want to know what you are giggling about.
It was something on Tumblr. It was dumb. Coca-Cola is a health potion. Pepsi is a mana potion. What's grape soda? It's fucking purple, baby! It's so stupid. Where did you work before quitting? I worked in a grocery store. That's all I'm really gonna say. Yeah, less entitled moms, more entitled old people.
Oh yeah, time for Adventure Zone.
Oh god.
Let's go.
That was a hiccup.
Alright, I gotta make her boobs 2 objects.
For obvious reasons.
She's getting the Demon Queen treatment. Freaking contour line. I have to use them so much. Okay. Let's watch what I have animated. I don't think this guy would actually be able to get the stream banned. Lo and behold, animating something requires you to work on it. feel like something is amiss. This line is bugging me because it seems a little thick.
Thick.
There hasn't been an accidental ban, but I do have a very short tolerance for banning people on YouTube. So, I mean, because YouTube literally has so many people on it, it's very, 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 very easy for people to kind of just come in strictly for the intent to troll. So, if I see somebody even showing like a sign of being that way, I pretty much immediately just ban them without even giving them a chance. And it's more just because there's literally so many fucking people on YouTube that it's a little bit hard to moderate otherwise. I'm trying to animate. The slap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting some critics. Slap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting Puritans and critics. And yeah, I do answer my questions and stuff because I want to, and also because like I enjoy sharing like work in progress. I'm sometimes on the fence about it because like I don't want to try and show everything before it's ready, and at the same time it's like I don't want to get that dopamine rush of like, oh hey, people like my stuff, I gotta show them it early. But I do think it is kind of educational to see how animation is made, which I think is good. And also just kind of having it as a rhythmic schedule helps a lot in getting it done. Oops. I mean, there's benefits and drawbacks to streaming.
Streaming.
Please stop selecting a stroke when I'm trying to delete it. Let's see, so far, got a little walking bit of them, have the talking bit of them, and Izalith's wing flaps down. Those are always fun to animate. I think next week I will do Hero's little reactions and stuff, like his head turn here and things like that. And then for future scenes, I'm going to break it up so everybody has their own group, and I'm going to do it by group rather than by shot. Kind of a traditionalist way. Yeah, Izalith filing her nails. He's gonna panic and then get yanked away. And I got this done, which was very important. Plant bit. And these ones, which was very difficult. Oh yeah, and got that done, which is cute. Alright. So, I've been streaming for 3 hours, 7 o'clock. I need to get food. 3 hours is how long I stream for normally anyway. So I'm gonna get going now. And my advice to you all for the word of the day, thought of the day, idea of the day, I got nothing. Courtney, you got anything?
Believe in yourself.
Don't believe in yourself.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
This whole part is about 1,260 frames, so divide that out by 24. That's about 52.5 seconds. Though this scene will probably be a little bit longer because I don't have the dialogue in yet. And dialogue usually is a little bit longer, as well as like pauses for dramatic effect and things like that. I won't know the full final timing until I have everything done. Or until I have all the audio ready anyway. But soon I'm going to be contacting the voice actors to get them the stuff that they need. Anyway, night everybody.
Later.